Hi, my name is Jackie. I'm going to be doing the ocular motor examination, and this is my patient Joy. And Joy, is it okay for me to record you so my instructor can view it? Okay, thank you. So before we start, I wanted to go over the ophthalmoscope. This is the ophthalmoscope, and it has a like a tubular right here for the batteries, but this one doesn't contain batteries. It's just connected to the light for to the electrician resource. And so with this one, what we do is when you turn it on, you could dial it on the right hand side. I should be using my forefinger to dial it up and down just to get a clear view. And then this is like the rotator, and this is the light. This is for the light source, the sensor, and for the apparatus. Uh, this is the rotating cuff light. That's for the strength of the light and adjustment. And the head of this is the lens bank and viewing of the apparatus. And usually, time when you use this, according to one of the YouTubes, you would start it on 10 and you will work your way down until it's visible for your convenience. Okay. And so as I start out, the first thing I'm going to do is do inspection. I'm going to look at Joy Lynn's eyes, her eyebrows, her lashes. I'll look at her, I'll look at her sclera, and the sclera is not yellow. And I'm also pulling down so I can see her conjunct, conjunctive, and it's pink. It's not pale. And then also I will take my scope and I'll just look at her pupils and I want to get the size of them, see if they're equal and if they dilate. And when you do eye exams, you want to do bilateral on both sides. Let's see. Then also, I didn't mention with the sclera, you want her whites of her eyes to be white and not to be yellow because that could be jaundice. Okay, and then now we're going to use the light source. And when we're talking about extra ocular motor, we're talking about nerves three, four, no, three, yeah, three, four, and six. And that's for the movement of the eyes. Oh, and her pupils was round, they were dilated, and they were sensitive to light. And so now we're going to do, so I'm going to be looking at her lens now, and I'm going to be looking for any foreign bodies, any um, any foreign bodies, any abnormal structures. So here we go. So I already dialed it up to 10, and what I'm going to do as I look into her eye, I'm going to start to dial it down. Right now, I'm like 15 inches away. So what I'm going to do is I could put my hand right here, or I could do, as I come in closer, I see the pupil. Sorry. And then I'm able to dial it down a little. And then I can see the ocular disc. I'm looking at blood vessels. And then I'll do the same for the other. I don't need to. And as I use the oscilloscope, I need to be moving my head also along with the lens. Will you be able to see the drywall? So now I'm gonna, like step back a little bit, and then I'm gonna shine the light into her eye. And when I shine the light into her eye, I'm trying to look at some of the reflexes. So here we go. So then if I'm on the right side, I should use my right eye. And then if I'm on the left side, then I should use my left eye. I forgot to say that. So this is my right. And then another test I'm going to do, I need to look on this side too. And then another test I need to do is I need to, what else was I was going to, I was going to step back and I was going to shine the light in her eye. And then also I'm going to do the consensual. So when I do the consensual, I would do her right eye. And then I'll turn it this way. And I can see that her pupil is dilated. And then I'll look on this side. And I use the right eye. The right eye.
This is my left.
Yeah, I got my left. And so like when I look into her eye and then I move the light, then I seen that it was dilated over here. And then when I look again to the right, I can see the other side is also dilated, constricted. And then I would do the same for the opposite. And so I started out on that first. And then both sides look symmetrical. And then also, I need to look at the visual field. And when I look at the visual field, I will be looking for her peripheral. So what I would do is I would take my fingers and I'm going to be wiggling my fingers. So I will wiggle them and you tell me when you can see them.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And then I would go up superior and then I would go down to posterior. So I would wiggle my fingers.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we do the other way.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we'll do like the peripheral view. And with the peripheral view, I would stand in front of the patient. I would take my finger, you'll look straight at me, and then I would take my finger and go up here, and I would come down, cross, up here, come down. So it's all intact. You got double vision, right? And that was the six cardinal views. And then we're gonna do like a convert. We'll do 50. We'll see. We're looking for constriction, so we'll do. I'll stand in front of her. I'll have you look at my finger and away straight ahead. Okay, and do it again. And you can tell, like, when it's close to her, they constrict, but when she looks away, it's dilated. Okay, and then I'll do the fundoscope exam. I'll use a ophthalmoscope, and what I'll do is I'll stand like 5 to 15 centimeters from her, and then I'll take the scope and I will either I could put my hand on her shoulder or I could put my hand like up here on her forehead. And then we should see a red light reflex. And then once I see the red light reflex, then I'm going to follow the blood vessels. Yes. What I'm doing is dialing it into view. Oh, I forgot to say I was supposed to say when I saw the optic disc and when I saw the physiological cup. And that's going to end my eye exam. Thank you, Jordan.
You're welcome.